great. It's a great show. Did you feel like being attached to that became too much, or like how did you handle like the popularity and celebrity? Because I would say you were one of the most popular guys that kind of came through that system. Did it feel like that? Because even in my own life and recently, like like in the past year, I've thought a lot about like ego and what is popularity or mean and the value of it and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think I started to assign some of my self-worth in the opinions of others. Not that I would never look at stuff online, but I guess I got too wrapped up in my sense of self, like the poltergeist of self, like what all of this meant. Because all I ever did was stand up for years and years and years. All I did, 7 days a week. And then if it wasn't going well, then I didn't know who I was, you know? So... yeah, more so than the Kill Tony thing. That, it gave me a platform and it allowed me to do all this stuff. I just tried to take the good and not think about anything else. But
yo, first off, shout out to KC Rocket for feeling comfortable enough to express some of these emotions. We did previous videos with KC where we talked about how Kill Tony does not have a farm system, if you will, or a program for these young kids that eventually do really well and, are able to create a career for themselves. The only problem is there's no blueprint, right? Like, at least to my knowledge, right? When you become a professional, you have some type of mentorship, right? Like when I was in the military and we would go to a new location, we had a liaison, we had a sponsor, we had someone that took us and showed us around. And we probably never became friends with this person, but it was an introduction into what we were going to be doing now, right? And they don't have that unless I'm missing it, right? You have Casey Rocket that went rogue. And now we're starting to hear some of the reasons why, specifically from him. A lot of it was speculation. A lot of it was like, well, I try to dissect some of the but we didn't know. So for him to say that there was reflection of oneself because of whatever reason, but to be aware of that amongst a group of people that revere you as up here, to sit back and realize like, yo, I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna take a break. Maybe this isn't what I really wanted. Maybe it's something different. Maybe what I want, I haven't even found it yet. Maybe I thought I wanted this, and now I realize that that's not what I want anymore. I thought he was on drugs, which probably still could be true. But I did notice a lot of weight gain, and I feel like weight gain comes with no longer indulging. Just my personal opinion, could be wrong. But a lot of individuals are backing Kill Tony, like, who's done more for comics? Can't be racist because he's helped minorities. He can't be an ableist because he helps people with disabilities. All of those things can be true and you can still be a racist. What the fuck? Why don't you understand that? Or is it because you want that opportunity, so you feel like, hey, if I back this person, then it'll get back to them and I'll get in good graces? Guess what? You fucking suck at comedy. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do that's going to get this person to help you, Juanita. No, you're not a good comic. You're struggling with your identity. Let me move on. Let me move on. What I'm saying is I hope that more comedians feel the nerve or get the nerve to be able to speak on how they actually really feel without fear of consequence. Like, I started to notice a lot of little jabs being thrown, and I'm like, I was one of the ones that was like, bing, 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 bing. At the beginning, it was me. It was other people before me, but I was like, bing, 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 bing. I think what goes up must come down. There's been a lot of people at the mountaintop that ended up in the gutter. It's just a matter of time. So what I'm gonna do is sit back with my popcorn. I was looking for, like, if I had some popcorn, and enjoy the show. I will pull up a lawn chair and watch this entire building come to a screeching halt. Remember, Carlos Mencia was at the top at one point, and Joe knocked him down. History repeats itself. All of these comics, Joe, Adam Ray, Tony Hinchcliffe, Brian Redband, Joe List, Chris Stefano, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Mark Norman, Dan Soder, all of the Legion of Skanks. If it wasn't for Rogan, a lot of you niggas wouldn't be here. So kiss the ring. You bitch you. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll holla at y'all.
Until we meet again.